Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord has risen upon you. For behold, darkness will cover the earth, and deep darkness the people. But the Lord will rise upon you, and his glory will appear upon you. Nations will come to your light, and kings to the brightness of your rising. So lift up your eyes around about and see. They all gather together, and they come to you. Your sons will come from afar, and your daughters will be carried in the arms. Then you will see and be radiant, and your heart will thrill and rejoice, because the abundance of the seas will be turned to you, and the wealth of the nations will come to you. I'm going to stop there because we've got work to do to get to that side of the abundance coming to us. But that's the end state. Because Jesus came for us to have an abundant life, and life more abundantly in him. We all rejoice about that part, but he says, can you endure in the part where darkness and deep darkness comes? Can you stand in the dark and recognize you as children of the light are the answer to the darkness if you allow the light to shine? I see your light. Her face just went, yeah. And the reason she could give off that expression is because God was giving her a revelation in the moment that she grabbed to say, I don't care what this moment may be. I can stand in the midst of the trying and not be moved. How many of us know it's time to be able to look at our circumstances and situations and say, you will not move me out of position with my God. You will not move me out of position with my God. You will not lord over my life because I already have a king. See, he's putting a spine in our backs right now. He says, because I'm making you resolute. This is your equipping station tonight, because you will leave here not the way you came in. Every single burden you came in with is being stripped. I told you it was an appointed time and an appointed purpose, but in Apostle Tracy hearing that, she called me back and she said, well, she didn't call me. Solomon called Carlton and said, can you send you a picture of Joyce so that we can have it for the women's conference? I said, baby, I told Tracy I couldn't come. But lo and behold, how many of you know when God is working something on the backside, you're going to be in an appointed place at appointed time? Because Tracy was saying, my now faith in the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things are not seen. I'm calling it into alignment. And I'm at work and I'm saying, does she know I'm at work? And how busy I am. And I said, well, I need to call her anyway. And I call her back and she says, oh no, I changed the dates back. You get back on the 9th, right? See, do you hear what she said? She was sure that you will be back here in the United States of America on the 9th. But no, she had an assurity from the Lord that there was an alignment in this assignment, that she was willing to switch back to ensure that I would be a part of whatever God was doing, because it needed a certain Penina, because I'm your Penina tonight that has come to push. See, we might think that the Peninas and the Pharaohs in our life are there for the wrong reason. But God said, in order for me to get you into position, I've got to have something for you to run from. And it's got to be something that looks impossible. Penina was just being fruitful and multiplying in what God said. How many of us are going to argue with what God said? Penina was just sharing. I have the fruitfulness of what God said. That was enough for her to go to her knees rather than to go to another woman and say, will you pray for me to have a baby? And notice, and I thank you for preaching that today. Beautiful. Because it's important. Because he said, this is about nations. This is a strategic meeting. This is not a women's conference. This is a council meeting with the Lord. This is an all call, an appointed place, an appointed time, and an appointed season. And he says, it's about nations. Woo, Jesus. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Yes.